Why they keep on hating on me, dog? I don't know. Why they keep on hating on me, dog? I don't know. Why they keep on hating on me, dog? I don't know. Why they keep on hating on me, dog? I don't know. I got
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, another round of Ab-So-Lute is in the building, and it's brought to you by 48 Media and also 2901 Productions. That's gonna work.
Hey, you got it there. What's going on? This your man Eric,
And this your man Marlon.
and like you said, this is another round of Ab-So-Lute, so we appreciate you joining us today. I don't even know what the hell we gonna talk about today, but we gonna find something.
We're gonna talk about this bacon.
Right, I actually texted my niece, well, not my niece, like my family's group chat the other day. I was at work and I was like, I just want some bacon. Like, just bacon. I ain't really want shit else at that moment. I just wanted some bacon. And then
I love bacon.
My niece gonna take me talking about somewhere. You better find a pig. I'm on air like, you bastard.
Bro, I think bacon is like bacon can bring this world together. Bacon can stop racism. Bacon it can cure like all the ill wills of the world, like amongst people, because I don't know anybody who don't like bacon. Even Muslims sneak and eat bacon.
The only reason I might slightly disagree with that is because there's a product out there that people eat that they say is just as good as bacon, but it's really not.
What is?
And that's turkey bacon.
Oh, well, I mean, there are some good brands of turkey bacon.
And every slice of turkey bacon I've ever had has been not crunchy. It just be like flabby, like all the air been sucked out of the balloon.
Stupid.
And just be falling over. If you can pick it up off your plate and it fall like a limp noodle, that ain't bacon.
Your bacon is flaccid.
I need crispy bacon to put in the damn pan, and you scared to get close to it because when that grease pop, you know that shit gonna hurt.
Oh my God, man! I cook my bacon in the oven.
In the oven?
Yeah, I can't stand over the stove no more.
I can't get it crispy like I want to in the bacon.
Yes, you can.
In the oven. It just take too long.
It do take a long time, but I'm just tired of getting popped.
Take way too long for me. That's how I feel.
So what's been going on with you, my brother?
Shit, man, trying to survive. Going through a transition at work with the company that I work for. And it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be all over the place, but it's been pretty smooth and it's less stressful.
But that's good.
So hopefully it stay like that.
It's always a good thing, less stress.
Speaking of stress, I know Trump probably stressed out because he can't use no more. He probably can't use nobody music ever again in any of his campaign videos.
Good.
First it was Game of Thrones. They shut that shit down. And now it's Batman. I ain't even gonna get into that story, but if you want to look it up, listeners, you can go to theguardian.com, and I'm probably sure it's on other websites, but long story short, or short story even shorter, Trump used the music from The Dark Knight Rises in one of his campaign videos for 2020. And Warner Brothers is about to shut that shit down. So he can't use it in his campaign videos. I'm about tired of Trump as it is. So whatever they can do to, I don't know. It's probably bad to say whatever they can do to shut him up, because it just seems like I'm hating at that point.
Yeah, you don't want nobody knocking at your door either.
I was finna say something gonna get me in trouble.
But you know what? You know that you got to be a bad president when Snoop Dogg made a song called "Fuck Donald Trump." Nipsey Hussle made a song called "Fuck Donald Trump," and I'm sure a lot of others thought "Fuck Donald Trump."
Who was the first? No, was it like the first time I heard that, was it like Crime Mob? That Nuck If You Buck?
Said somebody, a president?
No, was that? I think the first time I heard somebody saying "fuck Donald Trump" was over the Crime Mob "Nuck If You Buck" beat. But I don't know if it was like an actual song or anything like that. But
I had
just
no
thought it
idea.
was funny.
Fuck Donald Trump. Hey.
But honestly, I think that's kind of wasting your time. And that's giving him more attention than he deserved. I'm not finna sit here and make a whole song about somebody I don't like. I mean, I guess it's the same as a diss track, but
Don't tell Nipsey Hussle fans that.
I'm just saying it's a waste of time.
I do believe in not giving people the energy that if they don't deserve your energy, I don't think you should give it to them. But you know, I mean, I guess, and this is and please nobody take this as disrespect what I'm about to say, but I guess if you could make some kind of financial gain off of, you know, making that type of song, by all means do whatever you got to do if that's your hustle. So that and the only reason I said don't take it as disrespect because I don't want anybody coming at me talking about, you know, I said something about Nipsey Hussle or something bad like that, because that was not my intent. Because I think Snoop made the song first, and I think his was kind of like he made a video about his. It was so weird. You ever seen it? He has like somebody that looks like Trump, so it's like understood that it's Trump. I think he shot him. It was like what? Snoop wasn't playing, boy. But yeah, I don't think Donald Trump deserves that type of energy. But at the same time, because he is the leader of the free world, I mean, I guess you're open for, you know,
target.
Yeah, he open for criticism.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give it to him. I just tell him. I just say all the time. I am very consistent in what I say. I'm not a fan of Donald Trump. Don't like him.
I mean, I don't know too many people who are, so I can't argue with you on that one.
Well, I guess they better ask Jesse Smollett.
You didn't hear shit else about
Nope.
him.
I just want to walk by where they film Empire with a MAGA hat on.
You stupid. You probably got a gang of people already doing that.
Oh god, and it ain't even because they try to like start in a racial tension. They just fucking with Jesse. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Jussie. What is it, Jussie?
Jesse.
What Chris Rock said in here name Jesse. The U was for respect.
Bruh, you know, once you get on the internet, you start going down rabbit holes. I
That's
just came
correct.
across this shit called "The Dumbest Criminals of 2019." The very first thing, number one. Well, this shit says the doorbell licker. What the fuck?
That's a crime?
It says a picked up 33-year-old around 5 a.m. one morning. I don't know who wrote this shit because he was licking the doorbell of a random homeowner. Dude continued to lick the doorbell for the next 3 hours and revealed himself in the yard. He's been charged with theft, prowling, and violation of probation.
Wait, what the hell did he steal?
I don't know.
He stole the flavor off the doorbell?
It was probably some. He probably got arrested for like something previous.
But
It does say theft. I don't know.
what the hell did he steal? How many licks does it take to get to the center of the doorbell?
He stole a police officer's time.
Shit, they do that by themselves, some of them. That's interesting. Okay.
Number two says a bike thief tried stealing a bike at the police station. That's just from inside.
He tried to steal a bike at a police station.
He says a would-be in Gladstone, Oregon, tried to nab himself a new ride right in front of the police department. Not only was the man later identified as Adam Vale.
Adam Levine.
Nah. armed with bolt cutters and trying to take the bike, locked up next to a window clearly identified as a police station. But he was also doing it in front of a camera by the main entrance as 2 police officers were watching the whole thing. The officers brandishing a taser eventually took a few steps outside to confront the guy and quickly arrested him.
See, those are the people, instead of the police officers, using excessive force on minorities or whomever, dumbass people need excessive force. Because they wasting your time. Like that's who need their ass beat. Dumbass people.
I don't know. That's some funny shit though.
Like who does that?
I don't know. That's all it was. Just those 2?
Just those 2? Doorbell liquor. No, I mean, what about somebody dugging their ass and then say, I'm gonna press this doorbell?
Bro, what would possess somebody to dig in their ass and then touch the doorbell?
Being spiteful, and then this nigga kind of mess it all up.
Bro,
I wanted him to have ass fingers. Now you got it.
But ain't that the same as somebody having an ass water bottle?
Oh God, that's hilarious.
I just thought about that shit like. Right, man. Yeah, I think you should wait till we can get Mike on here to talk about that.
Okay,
because that shit is hilarious.
I have a very vulgar and immature story to tell. I'll tell it one day soon. We'll tell the story.
Oh, that shit is hilarious.
Let's just say, working in hospitality for 24 years, I have seen, done, heard it, a lot. So it's just one of many.
And we had a patient today that we was dealing with, and when a patient was alone with me, she was like, I don't like your partner.
What?
He was like, her attitude is just horrible. So I was like, I'm sorry, man. I'm giggling and shit. And then we dropped the patient off and left. And as soon as we got outside, my partner was like, I do not like that lady.
Oh, so they got previous tension.
They gotta have it, man, because they do not like each other.
They probably dropped
that shit
it.
is hilarious. I started to say, she said the same thing about you, but I ain't say it. I just shook my head. I was like, what she do? She's like, man, she just got an attitude problem. I was like, that's probably why they don't like each other, because y'all act just alike.
Man, you want to know, here's something that's funny that happened to me at work. So, in today's time, hospitality is moving into like the pet friendly, genre or whatever. So,
what's going on, Ramsey? Shout out, Ramsey.
What's up, my brother? So, they let you bring your dogs and snakes, whatever the hell you got. You can bring it to a hotel.
Shani checking in.
What's up, Shani?
That's my sister.
So, now, I hate cats. Like, passionately. I
What's wrong with cats?
I think cats are satanic.
Well, what a cat ever did to you?
I actually had one scratch me in my chest when I was a kid.
Dogs scratch?
No, not. So I picked up the cat. I was a kid. I was playing with the cat, like, oh, that's a nice cat. And the cat was like, "Rrr," and scratched me in my fucking chest.
Who cat was it?
I don't know. It was a stray.
Know what your ass get?
I was like 8, 9 years old. So I took the cat and I threw it.
That's the problem right there. You took the cat.
I threw the cat and it landed up against the tree. I was like, "Rrr," and all that shit. And I was like, man, fuck that cat. But anyway. So ever since then, I always hated cats. Plus, I'm like highly allergic to them.
Now the allergic part, I understand, but touching stray cats.
I'm 8 years old. And to be honest with you, growing up in the hood, we always had dogs and shit. A cat was a rarity walking around. There's plenty of stray dogs.
I guess it depends on what part of the hood you stayed in.
I was pit bulls and Dobermans and boxers and shit.
I feel like that if you stay in the hood, like deep in the hood, where if you leave your hood, it's just more hoods around it. 9 times 10, just all dogs around.
Well, that's where I
But
stayed.
if you live in the hood that's like not too far from a nice subdivision, then you might that's where you might get the stray cats and shit.
Ain't no, it wasn't no. I mean, I can't think of any nice subdivisions that was close to Bowen Homes. Because when you come out of Bowen Homes, you had English Manor, you had Bankhead Court a little bit down the street. Hollywood Court wasn't too far away. It was just a bunch of damn ghettos, just just everywhere. Anyway, so the lady had a cat, and I saw the lady because like usually whenever people have cats, like your sister said, we always had stray cats. Y'all had stray cats?
Yeah, well, you lived on Stanton Road.
No, yeah, because y'all lived in like not too far from a neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm gonna say right up McClellan Avenue, like at the top. This is where you start getting into the houses and stuff.
So I saw them with a cat. Well, I saw them with a cat, and usually, and I hope I'm not offending cat owners, but most of my since I've been doing what I do for a living, I like cats. I don't give a fuck like attitude. Hey, when that cat scratched shit out of me, it definitely said it didn't give a fuck about me. But most people that I have seen that have come into the establishments where I've worked that have cats are usually nasty people.
Wow.
Like they just be like disgusting, and then like the cats and shit be nasty. But anyway, I saw the lady with the cat. I said, "Oh man, I bet they don't fuck my rooms up." And
so you pretty much prejudged them because they.
I did. I was profiling. So
damn cat owners.
So I saw them and they all looked nasty. It was about 3 or 4 of them.
Wow.
So the next thing you know, I get a call that I need to come to the desk. So there's this lady, the same lady that I saw. She was like, I have a complaint. Look at it was a bug. It was fleas in my room. So she took pictures of the dead fleas. Little fleas. She showed me the pictures. And then she was like, look at my daughter. One of my daughters had a anxiety attack. Now, being a person that serves the people, I can't, go back and forth with you, But anybody know if you own pets, you are susceptible, especially with cats, because cats roam free. Cats go outside because they're very independent. They can go outside and come back in, whatever.
Depending on what kind of cat owner you are.
Right.
Or what kind of cat you got.
So, any animal, you're probably susceptible to having fleas. Right? Okay. So, they took pictures of these dead fleas and shit and showed me, and then the girl had an anxiety attack because of the fleas. And the other girl, she was so tired because she had to stay up and deal with the other girl for having an anxiety attack. I said, okay, I'm just listening. And then the lady said, and I don't know why, but the extra bed that you brought me and the bathroom, it all just smelled like animal pee. I was like, okay, I understand. So I said, well, what can I do to make this right? I don't think we should have to pay for nothing.
She just want everything.
She
free.
wanted the whole shit free. Now I'm like, well, ma'am, I can't give you like everything for free, right? I said, I'm willing to work with you. I wanted to be like, because you the one got the cat, and the cat piss is your cat. I wanted to say that, but I didn't. Because you got to be politically correct. Yes, little fucker. Because if cats spray. They don't piss, they spray. Look it up. You ever seen a cat piss?
No, never watched
Oh
a cat
my
pee.
God. Yeah, cats, they
Like skunks?
something like that, yeah. So, I cut a deal with her, took care of them. And I didn't mind doing that, but it was just the principle of it. Like, look, lady, you probably brought the damn fleas. Your cat pissed, because I went up to the room, and guess what it smelled like? Fucking cat piss. I know what cat piss smell like. I've been doing this too long. Motherfuckers bring their animals. Look, I can go in a room and tell you what kind of animal you got.
It's nasty, man.
It's disgusting. But you'd be amazed some of the stuff that people I had one time I was at a hotel. It was on some black people. Man, this lady was like, "Oh hell no. Y'all, this bed got a big old blood stain in it, and y'all gonna give me my money back." Done slept in this blood stain all night. Right? I got the pictures. Cause we went up to the room, there was no blood. I got the pictures. She get a little iPhone and shit, start pulling out. This ain't even our damn hotel. So I'm like, ma'am, I'm sorry, ma'am. I said, ma'am, that's not our hotel. Oh, you gonna tell me? You gonna tell me where I slept at? I'm not trying to tell you where you slept at. Maybe you probably got, I don't know, you've been traveling, so maybe you got your hotels confused. Bro, I mean, it wasn't our match. It wasn't even our room.
So none of the, like the beds, the end tables, the lamps, none of that shit matched.
Nothing matched. So I'm like, I just got to a point. What can I do for you?
Because apparently you want something.
You want something. She had a bunch of kids with her. She just wanted breakfast. Baby, that's okay. I'll get, y'all you motherfucker want some eggs, some bacon? I got you. It's okay. I'm like, I would rather you come up to me and say, I'm a little short. You know, I thought I was going to have X amount of dollars or whatever, but I'm a little short and my family's hungry. Because truth be told, if a lot of, I know I'm giving away hospitality secret. It don't really cost that much to buy the shit that we buy for food. So, I mean, food costs can be high, but, if you, do your food costs right and watch your wastage and all that shit, you could be straight. So if you got 4 people in the room, y'all hungry, then don't come back tomorrow, goddamn. But, you know what I'm saying? I'll hook y'all up today. I'm like, man, just gonna eat this goddamn food. It was ridiculous.
Hey, man.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
I'm trying to break his laptop. I don't know. It's like people, I'm telling you, man, people put more effort into trying to get over on folks that commit crimes.
Yes.
And they put into actually working at something. Something that's going to be viable in the long run.
Man, I done seen people go in the AutoZone talking about, I need help, put my light in. Then, oh, y'all broken.
What?
They helping your ass.
All right, so what would have been the outcome if you had did it by yourself?
The shit was already broken. That's what happened. Probably had a nice car, couldn't afford to get that damn light. That light, the little shit that you put the light in fixed. I'm gonna blame it on somebody. They'll pay for it.
Hell no.
And no offense to my sisters, but they the worst with it because they give you that attitude. You be like, yeah, well, okay, I got you, whatever.
I don't know, man. I mean, I've been at a job where I had to do customer service and like deal with people face to face, but it was for a very, very, very short amount of time. So, I mean, not the time at the job, but the interaction was very short. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just stand there and look at you until you done saying whatever it is you gotta say, and I'm like, all right. I mean, cause fussing at me ain't gonna get you nowhere. I ain't had the authority to do nothing. So you was just shit out of luck.
Well, see, that's the problem though. A lot of times, a lot of times I was like that one who probably had the authority to handle a situation, and to me, like, I'm all about people because I think if you're in customer service, like, hold on. To me, like, if you're in customer service or if you're in anything that's just dealing with the public, you are providing a service or something that the public is consuming. So I think it's fair for you to always hear the public out, to always try to compromise and, you know, try to get them to, you know, like to a point of happiness.
Right.
And sometimes you have to understand that people have an agenda. Like, for example, I don't mean no disrespect to my sisters, to my beautiful black sisters, but living in Atlanta and working in Atlanta and working in hospitality, for example, when the hair show comes,
Brown
Brothers hair show, women are gonna fuck that room up. And I say that with all sincerity. Like, they are on a mission to fuck that room up. So,
with what, like all the hair products?
They asses. Just and that's another thing too. Like, I was having a debate with someone about men and women, like as far as cleanliness. I personally think women are nastier than men. Now, when we're little kids, we're the ones that don't have it together. Girls are a little bit more together than we are. As adults, I don't know where the hell it goes. And I have over 2 decades of experience that tells me that some of the nastiest rooms I've ever walked into in my entire life are women. It's fucking disgusting. I mean, like, you go to like the hair show rooms, you're gonna have a whole bunch of makeup everywhere, hair everywhere, dirty panties everywhere, pads, like, just, I'm like, damn, everybody travels on a cycle. Like, y'all, you know, and then, you know, the primary objective is the hair show, but the secondary, you know, they trying to get chose. So, like, they be looking all good and stuff, be perfumed up, and then the room, you ain't bringing the dude back to your room. Cause about 6 of y'all,
So they
and
don't care what it look like.
no, they ain't gonna bring the dude back to the room. They gonna try to convince that dude to get a room. But my point in that is, they effed the room up so bad, and then, like, everybody knows hotels jack their prices up when you have an event in town. So they're paying $500. Now, you know, between 6 or 7 people, $500, you know, everybody, you here for 3 days, probably about two something a piece or whatever, I don't know. But the game plan is, girl, tell them that they took your bracelet. I had one lady complain, talking about her Gucci bracelet was missing. I was like,
Was this recently?
no. This was a few years back. I try not to tell stories about why I currently work. I don't want to get in. I don't want nothing to be implied.
You would have had a good You would have had a good ass scapegoat if it was recently. Like, man, you know it was nobody black who did it. We ain't supporting Gucci right now.
Tip said we don't wear Gucci. So I know you lying, because don't nobody go against what Tip say. Everybody does what Tip says.
Let's see what T.I. thinks at a time like this.
I know, right? He the new Ja Rule and shit.
That shit is hilarious.
And he be so willing to answer the question too, like, you know,
like,
in my ideology, I'm sitting up here compartmentalizing the whole entire exclusion of the situation and how things are beginning to arise throughout the whole matter. The fuck you just say, Clifford? Nah, just
I love T.I. as an artist, and I do like the fact that at some points he takes the initiative to challenge things.
Agreed.
But you don't have to be in front of everything.
Well, I felt like, and I really have never, I haven't said anything publicly on like any social media platforms, but he got on social media. My point was just how y'all girls would get together and y'all just always want to discount off the room. So when the lady was missing her Gucci bracelet, I cut a deal with her. She said the bracelet cost like $60, so I took $60 off her room. She paid like $800 for the entire stay, so $760 of $40, whatever it was, and she was happy.
Where she get a Gucci bracelet from for $60?
It wasn't real.
I don't even wear Gucci, but I can tell you now, they belt buckles cost more than $60.
Well, you remember we looked it up. It's $480. But my point is, I haven't said anything publicly about T.I. I applaud the effort and the energy. I do think that sometimes, and you and I talk about this in private, and we're all a walking contradiction. Because we can say one thing and then we may do another, and it may not be intentional.
That's because we're human, man. We tend to act off emotion for the most part, and then after you have time to think about what it is that you really want to say.
T.I. has a short man syndrome. I saw your other, Zach, I want to get you on the show one day too.
So we just tend to act off of emotion for the most part, and then try to present whatever it is that we wanted to say after the fact. But in these days and times with social media, as soon as you post it, your word is gospel.
It's in the universe. That's why I always say I don't put all my grievances on social media. I try to be as private as possible, because I know sometimes I'll say, because I'm about to say some shit about T.I. that's gonna make some of y'all mad. So like,
exact, that short man syndrome is a myth, because I'm 5'6" and I ain't got it. I just don't give a shit.
He said he got them Gucci bracelets on the dub though. You must have sold one to that fucking lady.
He upsold the hell out that.
And then okay, like I'm gonna give you an example of like my frustration with T.I. So T.I. told everybody not to wear Gucci, right? And then motherfuckers are asking him, should I wear it? And
well, you can't really put that on him, because if he says not to wear Gucci for his reasons,
right, I know.
Then
I'm not putting that on him, but it just goes to show how much influence a person has, and I think that.
But do you blame the artist or do you blame the fans?
I blame both, and I'm gonna tell you why I blame both. As an artist, you can be an artist. Get that out the way. I like that idea, Zach. I don't know. We gotta have some power and some Wi-Fi though. But no, I don't need Wi-Fi.
Nah, we don't.
But anyway, so this is why I blame the whoever the public figure is. As a public figure, you have to understand that you're always being watched. People are hanging on your every word. Not everyone, some people.
Some people.
So when people are hanging on your every word, understand that you have an influence on them. And when you have an influence on people, you have to be responsible you have to be responsible with the power that's been given to you. What's that shit that Uncle Ben told Spider-Man?
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, that shit. So that's what I think, and that's a true statement. And I think sometimes T.I. kind of he acts off his emotions. An example, when he told everybody not to wear Gucci anymore, right? I don't know if it was on his page, his IG page, or somebody recorded it. I don't remember. There was a guy who had Gucci on.
That approached a younger guy.
Yeah, and
talking like at a parking lot somewhere.
Yeah, and he's like, man, shit, I'm fresher than you, and this, that, and the other. No. You're talking shit. That was the perfect opportunity to have a mature conversation with this young man who probably likes your music, who probably respects your music, respects you. That was your opportunity to have a conversation with him and say, here's why I think us as a people should not wear it.
See, I saw the video. I don't know what was said before the part that was posted.
True.
So he could have been like, if you say something to somebody and they're not gonna be receptive to what you're saying in the first place,
then just walk away. Because they keep going to
dude, then that's probably how it could have escalated. But I don't know what was said before. So when I saw the video, I was just like, okay, whatever.
Whenever I'm in a discussion with someone and we have two different viewpoints, first of all, I'm gonna always respect that other person's viewpoint unless it's just totally idiotic.
Or if they just a dick.
Right. So if I'm gonna respect your viewpoint, I will hope that you will respect mine. We don't always have to agree. Now, we're gonna respectfully walk away, agree to disagree. I'm not gonna scream and holler and tell you that my shit fly than yours, and I didn't think that was necessary. Cause I'm pretty sure on T.I.'s worst day he gonna not dress that dude. He can buy whatever the fuck he needs to buy to be dope. So then there's another thing that came out when he said, "Y'all are speaking ill of my wife," and you know what? I bet that shit's still in his closet. You got a good point, Zach. He said he spent 7 figures a year on it. Cause think about it, everybody that you buying this shit from, they probably think you're a nigga in private anyway. That doesn't even matter, cause you can say that about anybody. But anyway, so the other statement he made, he said, "Y'all speaking ill of my wife and talking about what she looks like and all this stuff, and I'm sitting up here trying to inspire y'all and motivate y'all while y'all sitting around here looking like a 2-liter of Fango peach. And you look like this and you look like that." And I'm saying to myself, then you just say you trying to inspire them? How you gonna talk about them? This is the opportunity to be like, look. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even have respond. I wouldn't even responded.
Hey man, there's only so much shit that people can talk about before you get to the point where you just like, fuck it.
He can't respond to everybody. So
Hey,
look, T.I. bad. Look, he a bad dude. I believe he got hands and all that shit.
Social media, because you literally are responding to everybody, because you can only say so much.
He can't fight the world.
Well, but as long as he a man, he gonna try. That's the way I see it.
Man,
because you can't sit here and tell me that any artist, any mainstream artist, or any mainstream public figure that gets shit talked about them doesn't respond at least once.
Oh,
Some
I'm pretty
people just
sure
are less tolerant of it than most people are.
They're human, but that's why you need to have a camp. I mean, not like a whole bunch of people, but you need to have, like, if I ever got to a point individually where I want to be, I know wherever I'm at, your ass gonna be at, and a couple other people, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna, especially you. Why you don't do that shit? You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that around you. You got to.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Look at who could he have? Who's around him that is?
I have no fucking idea.
that can really say, look, man, just chill out.
I don't know.
So, like, we don't. Maybe people are saying it to him, and maybe he just the times that we see him respond is just like the times where that person might just be like, you know what, fine, fuck it.
I was on lunch break. How you do that when I was on lunch break?
You know, I was gonna chill out until you said something. I don't know, man. I mean, cause it's like, I worked at my last job when I was working at the airport. I was there for 10 years.
Right.
When you first get to a job, you're gonna tread lightly because you new and you trying to learn. You trying to learn your way around.
Right.
Trying to learn who's who. But at the same time, if somebody on your first day says something out of the way to you, you automatically gotta check it, no matter who it is, because if other people see you getting spoken to,
they're gonna treat you like a bitch.
Right.
I understand that.
Everybody gonna treat you the same way. But if you choose to, take what people say, like, just see it as constructive criticism, or just let the shit go over your head and be like, no, it ain't even worth it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just let it go, be the bigger person type shit. You can do that shit for a while.
Agreed. And
then you probably just gonna reach a point to where you like, you know what? Everybody can fucking get it. Anybody say something to me, gonna get, I don't care who it is, because I've been nice too long, and at this point I don't care anymore. You can't say something to somebody and then try to predict how they should act or expect them to act a certain way, because everybody not gonna react the way that you think they should. So
okay, that's fair.
Once you say something to somebody, you just gotta take whatever it is that come out their mouth.
This is the thing,
and vice versa.
I am a big believer in, you don't have to like me, you don't even have to hate me, but you're going to fucking respect me, because that's the one thing that I know I give. I'm going to automatically respect whomever. Doesn't matter whatever the case and scenario is. until you disrespect me. When you disrespect me as a, it ain't even about being a man, just as a human being.
Yeah.
If you disrespect me, I can't really deal with you. Now, if people got on social media and said stuff about me or whatever, I wouldn't even care. I don't know them damn people. I'm like, T.I. can't fight the world. Like, that's just like, for example, if Instagram or Facebook or whatever existed in the 60s and somebody was just like, Martin, I don't know, Coretta Scott sucked my dick last night. How you feel about that? Did you dream about it? I don't know. Not trying to make a joke about it, but I'm just saying. So if you think Martin gonna get back on now? Now hold on, and you gonna talk about Coretta like that, and I'll fuck you up? And no, you supposed to be non-violent.
I don't know, bro.
What, he gonna DM him?
He probably like, nigga, I done turned one too many cheeks, goddamn. He gonna be on the phone with X like, hey, bro.
Brother Malcolm, I think I might need you to. You know I can't do it because of my movement, but I got a favor to ask. It's just so weird, man. You can't. I feel like this as an activist, and I really would like to know what people's opinion is on this. So in the live world, I truly would like to know your opinion. As an activist, do you think you have to stay on a straight line, or is it okay to veer off if someone wrecks your emotions? Because I mean, and historically, from all the stuff I've ever read, old footage I ever seen, maybe in private, I've never seen Martin Luther King get off track in his public persona. He may have been Martin Luther King probably could have had a worse mouth than mine in private. I don't know if that's possible, but he could have been, he'd be talking to Jesse Jackson in public. His name Jesse, and in private, he call him motherfucker all the time. I don't know.
I just think it's hard to expect. I don't know. I think sometimes we expect too much of public figures, celebrities. I think we give them too much power. Because if T.I. was just regular Joe Blow down the street, and he was just coming out with his first record yesterday, and he said what he said about Gucci,
nobody would care.
Not at all.
Right. Now, but he's earned the right to have a voice within the hip hop community. He's earned the right to have a voice, period. Because he is proven to be impactful. He just says certain things that just is so weird to me. Like when he talks about not, like I understand he's not a racist, but sometimes some of the things that he say, because he even was talking about this on live one day, he was just saying, I'm not a racist. But then I guess somebody was like coming at him about some of the stuff he says about white people. Like, bro, you make money with white people. And last time I checked, Leo Cohen was white. Fucking Disney is white, using Ant-Man and Ant-Man 2. Like, you make a lot of money with white people. So I guess like that's why people can look at you as a contradiction.
I think that's everybody.
Of course, but look, I'm on record. If I ain't never been on record, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm on record right now. I don't give a fuck what you do in life. You need white people. You need them. Shit, you just need them. There's no way around it.
Unfortunately, I mean, it's good to be in a time where you can coexist, but at the same time, it would be nice to have something that's 100% your own.
Well, that's because we don't invest in ourselves.
But that's because generally our track record for keeping shit sustainable or nice isn't good.
True.
So it's like if you spoil your child and every time you buy this child new clothes, new shoes, toys, they break it in 2 days. Eventually you're gonna start going to get the shit from the thrift shop because it's cheaper, and you're like, well, fuck,
if I do that,
I'm gonna keep giving you the nice shit if you don't take care of it.
Yep.
And it's the same way.
All I'm saying is I don't ever want, like, it's okay to be pro-black. and all that, because we all should be proud of who we are, or whatever the case may be. But even Martin Luther King would sit. I said this in the show before. Martin Luther King sat down with white people. He tried to barter with them. Malcolm X did the same. It's fact. It is documented fact. What I'm saying. So anybody that's making it seem like we out here all independent, how many black banks do y'all bank with? 'Cause I know my bank not black. Would I go to a black bank? Yeah, I would. I wouldn't have a problem with that. But my point is, I'm just saying, and then those black banks, you gotta think about it. That's a double-edged sword, because if you're in a black community in a black bank and you giving out loans that you normally would not give out if they don't meet the requirement, then you ain't getting that money back. Then your ass gonna go under. Then the neighborhood gonna go under. So it's a double-edged sword. It's all about having resources and a multitude of it. That's slang.
Multitude. In your damn slang. Stop using slang on this show.
Oh, I can tell that story now.
Alright.
Can I tell that story? Okay, I have to kind of paraphrase a little bit. So, someone of higher authority that worked with me at one point in time, I had to fill out some important documents. In these important documents, I used the word which entail, which I was saying, it's just like saying.
So you just use entails.
Well, because I can't say exactly what I said, because that'll be too much information, because it was sensitive. So an example would be, I don't know, I gave Billy a Snicker bar, which entail led him to liking Snickers. That is a real phrase. It's a real word. So this person looks at the document and says, you have to take this more serious.
Talking to you.
Talking to me. And I said, excuse me? Now, I've been doing what I do for 24 years. I've been management for like 16 of those 24 years. So I said, excuse me? Yeah, you have to take this more serious, because, this is going to be seen by a lot of people. And I said, well, what am I not taking serious? And the person points at the word, said, what that mean? I said, intel? Yeah, you can't use slang when you sending off reports to important people. I said, but that's not slang. That's a real word. What it mean? I said, I'll change it. Don't worry. I was like, this is like, I tell people this all the time. Look, just because people go to college and they get degrees and all that stuff, that does not make their ass smart. It does not.
In the crayon box. C's get degrees.
Some people are if you do something long enough, they'll just give it to you. If your ass go to school long enough, they'll give you the paperwork.
Get your ass out their face.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, how in the hell? I don't know. Have you guys in the workforce, have you ever looked at somebody and said, how this motherfucker make more than me?
Yeah. I had an ex-supervisor that was like that. We was on night shift together. And, I mean, everybody kind of did what they wanted to do on night shift, but they did it after the work was done. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker did it the
which
whole
entail
shift.
led to productivity being fine, because everything was put out.
Well, on
Go
our
ahead.
half. On our end it did. I don't know about his. But then he ends up becoming supervisor. And upon him becoming supervisor, we still had to show him how to do the shit that he was supposed to be supervising us doing. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that pissed a lot of people off. It was like, he was the older guy. He had been there for a while. Mm-hmm. But just because you've been there the longest doesn't mean you know the most. It just means you've been there the longest.
That's all it means. I'm telling you, sometimes there are just people who They just make it off of a piece of paper. They do not make it off of what they actually have proven. That is factual. Man, I'm telling you. Like, I've never wanted to be like the top of the food chain in my industry. But I have been like the number 2 person, number 5, shit like that. I've never wanted to be the number 1 person. But sometimes when I'm like the number 5 person and the number 3 person is dumb as shit, that bothers me. I'm like, how do you not know, A, B, and C? Like, it's comical sometimes that some people are allowed to hold on to these damn positions and be making good money. It's cold as ice long ago.
Cold as ice.
Yeah, that bothers me though sometimes, but then I'll let it go. Move on. But I will give you that look like you ignorant. Not ignorant. You're ignorant.
Ooh, boy, I called folks ignorant so many times in my previous job. It just feel good to say to their face sometimes. Yeah. All right, everybody. We ain't gonna keep this show too long because yesterday was Marlon's birthday and today this motherfucker got to go celebrate.
I am 40 years old.
How I feel?
Weird. It does. It feels very weird to be 40 years old. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Every time I think about getting to that age, I'll be like, damn, when I was like 18, 19, it was a whole bunch of shit that I wanted to have accomplished by the time I was where I am now. And a lot of that shit I got close to doing, but haven't fulfilled. So it's like, did I set my expectations too high? Did my circumstances, kind of knock me off course? Did things change over time? But I'm still happy about a lot of things in my life. And if I had changed just one thing slightly, I probably wouldn't be where I am. And the only thing I could think of is, like, if I had to change that one thing, my daughter probably wouldn't be here. So I just base everything off of the fact that she's here is I'm where I'm supposed to be. That's how I look at it.
So use protection. Nah, like, shit, for me, I'm pretty cool, man. There's some things obviously I wish I would have accomplished. I had set a goal when I was like 33. I think I said I wanted to at least be making 6 figures by the time that I was 40. I'm not quite at 6 figures yet. So that was
my mom just texted you, told me to tell you happy birthday.
Aw, thank you.
Mom, he said thank you. I don't know if she was watching because that was just like super, like, right on point.
But yeah, like, I'm happy. I will say this though, physically, I am able to do a whole hell of a lot more stuff than I could at 30. Cause I don't think I've been in this type of shape since my early 20s. So with that being said, physically I'm good. Mentally, I think I may have like a little bit of dementia and stuff. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, like, life is great, man. I can't even tell the difference from yesterday to today. So I have to go by like 10-year intervals. Oh,
okay. Yeah, my mom's watching. Yeah.
So yeah, I go by 10-year intervals. Like, I'm like, physically I'm great. And I'm excited about life and keep going. Yeah,
that's definitely a positive note to end on. So we definitely appreciate.
I'm sorry for cursing so much. I didn't know you was watching. I'm sorry.
Would you have not cursed as much?
Probably not. Look, I can't help it, man. It's like I have been cursing since I was like 4 years old. Like, I remember ever since I have watched Eddie Murphy Delirious. I have been cursing ever since then. I can vividly remember my mother and I on the bed. Like, we was sitting on the bed and I asked her, I said, Mom, is shit a bad word? She said, yes. I said, is ass a bad word? She said, yes. I said, is motherfucker a bad word? She said, now you going too far. Like, I remember.
You about to knock into that TV, boy.
Yeah, so like I vividly remember that conversation. I was so enamored and amazed with Eddie Murphy that like I used to mimic. Like my homeboy Smitty was just on here, but my homeboy Seneca and I, we loved Eddie Murphy. Like we would mimic. You met Seneca?
Yeah.
We would mimic Eddie Murphy. We did the laugh. We like. I used to want a red suit with a chain, like for Christmas. Like it was, you know. So filth, farm, filth. That's what comes out.
Man. But and we definitely wish you the best, man. Especially going forward, this next decade.
Oh yeah, this is the most important decade of my life. I feel.
Man, I still got a few more years in my 30s. I'll be 36 in 4 days.
Yep.
And I ain't gonna be doing nothing. But working on what we working on now.
He'll take care of you.
Yeah. So with that said, you can check out.
I'm sorry,
all of
T.I.
our-
I apologize, T.I.
Nah, keep that same energy. Don't be trying to apologize. Coming on here using slang, apologizing after you speaking your truth.
I effortlessly and influentially want to apologize for the enamorality of the words that was coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, we got nothing but love for Tip, but
I'm a big T.I. fan.
yeah.
That don't mean
but
I can't have an opinion.
Right. I was gonna say, if you feel like you can't speak your mind about whoever or whatever around anybody, then
Right.
something wrong. So check out the rest of our podcast. This is episode 18. Check out 1 through 17 on Podbean,
Yep.
iTunes, Google Play Music, Spotify. We got 2 companies giving us the shaft right now because we ain't got enough listeners. So spread the word.
Spread it.
And we out.
Good night.
Why they keep on hating on me?